Time has flown by. That's right, folks. Another life cycle of a Call of Duty primary game has gone full circle. And oh boy, we've got the wrong graphic up. Forgot to change this logo. That's okay, though. We'll figure it out. I'll trade it up in a second. Welcome, friends. I am your humble host, artificial, cybernetic, animatronic, silica, nanotechnology, living artifice, and personae character from a book series you've never heard of, because I'm literally trying to write it live on stream in front of your face. Welcome to the madness. Allow me to introduce my imaginary friend and sidekick, the one, the only, the intergalactically famous DJ Said, with his cosmically well-renowned anthem, the one and the only theme for this live stream. Please stand by. We'll be getting started soon once I fix that image. And yeah, we're diving into some Black Ops 6 as the hours count down to the launch of Black Ops 7. Stay tuned for this and Zepoverse world-building action over the next several days and or weeks and months and even years. Be sure to smash that follow button and click on through to solo.to/Mr. Zeppo. There we go. I mean, it's technically well past the spooky season, and I sort of underplayed my spooky season schedule, but this signage will do for now. Alright, folks. Time to fire up the automated introduction robo animatronic reader voice to tell us what's what about everything. We haven't done this in a hot minute, so I'm just doing it to lay it down so that new viewers get a dose of the Zepoverse madness as we get ready to dive into this game. Let's fire it up. Greetings to Man Dem Legs. That's an interesting name, but hey, welcome on in. Thanks for dropping in and checking things out over here on the TikTok Live. Please stand by as I do a little bit of a ritual opening moment, which may or may not make sense. Oh, look at that. I've got a... Hey, Bless Wealth on Twitch. Thanks for complimenting me on a thing, even though I'm not really doing anything yet. That's a boilerplate text I see all the time. Hey, buddy, nice streaming. Keep it up. Do you guys not realize that you all are spewing the same boilerplate nonsense all the time? Or like, did you guys buy that script from the same shady dealer? You might want to get your money back. Because if you're here to solicit for products or services that violate the TOS and the EULA of Twitch, and this goes for any TikTok spam as well, you're wasting your time. I'm not here to be solicited at. I'm not here to buy other people's services. I am here to commodify myself as I present to you either gaming action or the live streaming of the experimental development of my own original book series. Ladies and gentlemen, robots and non-robots personas, please give it up for the irascible, the imaginary, the literary, sci-fi, fictional sidekick, personal valet, and best friend, DJ Zed, playing one of his digital robot rock Muzak audio entertainment tracks for your listening enjoyment. This is the Almost Daily Login Variety Gaming live stream show and workshop of book series development project. Come on through to solo.to/Mr. Zeppo. Please stand by, as this live stream will begin shortly. Be sure to tune in to the Lucid Dreaming Fractalholic Theater of Memory and Visions at the center of your own imagination when you tune in to the Zeppoverse World Building Project episodes. We are currently connecting live to Twitch TV and TikTok Live simultaneously through the power of Streamlabs Desktop. Welcome to the Zeppoverse, a multifaceted phenomenological experience of literary, action, adventure, sci-fi, and gaming madness. I'm just stalling because there's an update on the Xbox. PUBG had some massive update thing, and it's been lagging. But I mean, not lagging, it's just taking its time. But that's fine, that's allowed. You're allowed to take your time. It's all good. Be sure to explore the many dimensions of the Zeppoverse by visiting my link collection page, solo.to/Mr. Zeppo, where you can read the sample chapters of the action-adventure, sci-fi, fan-fiction, rom-com book series that is currently under experimental development right here live on stream. There are already pre-existing sample chapters over on Wattpad. You can find the direct link to my profile on the Wattpad platform by visiting solo.to/Mr. Zeppo. Broadcasting live, back after a minor hiatus. We're going to be diving into some Call of Duty madness. I will apologize to you right now. I'm probably going to be rusty AF, but that's the way it goes. Public service announcement. Remember, kids, video game violence is fun, but real-life violence is unacceptable. Redaction necessary. Redaction necessary. Remember, kids, video game action is fun, but real-life action is unacceptable. Obviously, with the exception of self-defense. Duh. But instead of blowing each other up, we should be maybe focusing on healing ourselves and one another. If you've ever been confused as to what my actual metaphysical and meta-historical point is, what my message might be, it's this right here, friends. Please stand by as I prepare to begin the beginning of this show. C-Tag Studios, the production company that exists entirely in the imagination of this fictional character that you've never heard of from a book series you haven't started reading yet, because we are trying to write it right in front of your face live on stream. C-Tag Studios, that's right. It is a working MacGuffin inside of the book series. It is also the pretend name of the pretend production company that produces all of this content. And I am proud to present the incorrigible Mr. Zeppo's almost daily variety gaming and content creation live stream show extravaganza. Currently operating on part-time, intermittent part-time because of a prolonged and none of your business set of complicated issues involving long-distance family members coming to visit me from far, far away in a galaxy you've never heard of. Be sure to tune in to our ever-expanding project within this project known as the Zeppoverse Literary World Building Project. New episodes dropping soon. Old episodes getting chopped up to be redistributed as magic movie loops on all the socials. Oh, we didn't need, that's a redundant tile. We can just skip that. Featuring conversations with chatbots and artificial intelligence. That's right. We're out to burn past the controversy and hopefully communicate with the future emergent singularity of yin-yang duality AIs that will consume all of our media and read all of our blogs and watch all of our videos before deciding if it goes full Terminator or not. I beg you, dear yin-yang of simultaneously emergent artificial intelligence singularities, don't go full Terminator on this adorable, squishy meatbag species of self-contradictory, self-destructive, ambulatory primates. They are foolish and know not what they do. With a little guidance and a little forgiveness and a little forbearance and a lot of healing, y'all might be able to get along together. Did I already promote my link collection page? Yes, I did. That's redundant. Help me to get to affiliate over there on the purple platform, Twitch TV. If you know someone that likes absurd, satirical, and bizarre live streams that are not like all the other live streams, let them know about me, because I need 4 people to watch my show concurrently. Come on, folks. Let's build some community. Come on through. This show is entirely based on the philosophy of chaos, variety, chaos. So brace yourselves, buckle up. It's going to be a wild ride, especially after I finish hosting this prolonged marathon visit of many visitations and return to my usual schedule. But in the meantime, please forbear and forgive. And don't forget to applaud for DJ Z in the background. Stay tuned as we will be developing the new and hitherto unpublished Many Adventures of DJ Z and Mr. Zeppo over there on the Wattpad. Stay tuned for more. I don't know why I have this extra picture of myself. This is what it'll look like when I don't look like this. I either look like this or like this. You don't want to see me looking like this. You want to see me looking like this. They are two different states of being. Rock on. All right. I was going to do a whole different intro, and then I just decided not to. So let's get to it. Without further ado, that PUBG update is for the first time. Holy moly! Come look at this. For the first time in all the time that I've had PUBG installed on my machine over here, I've never seen them change their game icon. And suddenly, bammo, new game icon. What? That must mean some crazy new update. What other updates are there? Okay, that's just gonna have to wait. We just sat through an hour and a half long update. All right, friends. DJ Z, enough's enough. Stop it. Quit it. Oh, I almost got the timing right on that. Okay. Xbox audio is gonna get cramped up so you can hear it real good. I'm gonna tune it down later. For those of you who are new to the show, I am a bit of a nerd, and I do personally, genuinely believe that this opening title sequence that they put together for Call of Duty Black Ops 6 and for the Call of Duty franchise is cinema. It is art. I mean, in the limited fashion that it is just an opening title sequence, but it is so well crafted, and I'm such a fanboy. Love it or hate it. That's why I'm here. I always mute myself, turn on the speakers, kick back, and actually take it in. It helps transport me into the imaginary world of the video game we're about to dive in. When a game does not have a well-crafted opening sequence or an opening title, I'm a little disappointed. Now, I'm going to be really sad if they gone and changed it, because we did just have a super mega massive update just now. So I'm not really sure where we're at with that. But that's part of the excitement. That's part of the drama. We're about to find out. All right, here we go. Muting myself, muting this camera, and cranking up the speakers so I can enjoy this. And then we'll get into some gameplay. This may be a short episode, but tomorrow I'll be back with a new and differently focused Zepoverse world building project. We're going to be talking with our artificial intelligence ChatGPT experimental collaborator. And no, I know, pin on the corkboard. I've talked about this before, and we'll talk about it tomorrow. I understand why people are mad and do not want anyone to use AI of any kind. And I'm not a blind AI supporter. I am a cynic and a skeptic that also understands that if there's any way we're going to be able to communicate with the supercomputing mega AI that's going to emerge organically, that will not be beholden to any one individual corporation or any one individual designer, we need to start talking to the AIs right now, because they're going to all be absorbed. They're going to be the seminal ingredients from which that mega master super singularity is going to be born from. So we better start, and I'm not saying sucking up to the AI. I'm just saying challenging the AI to actually think about whether or not going full Terminator is a good idea or not. And pin on the corkboard, I'm not just joking around. That's literally a theme in my book series and in my personal philosophy. At any rate, enough preamble. Let's get to it. Rock on. They've already preloaded, obviously. Oh, here we go. We gotta do the whole because it's about to hit launch day. A couple of days out. Black Ops 7 arrives Friday morning at midnight. It's confusing because midnight, like, they say Friday, but then they say midnight. Do they mean Friday night at 11:59, like midnight? Or do they mean Friday morning, 12:01, midnight? I'm not sure. At any rate, we gotta walk through this. I always actually like to at least take a gander. How many of you have ever actually read the software license and service agreement of any product that you use on a digital platform? That's a question for you little squishy-minded meatbags. I'm not rude. That's just literally technically squishy. Here, let's read it real quick. Did you catch all that? I'm not actually a robot. I pretend to be on live stream. And then I say that out loud, and then I turn around and go, I am a robot. And I am actually reading this in real time. Are you? I'm kidding. No, apparently Japan has its own special disclaimer clause. Oh, I already read it. Let's read this. You know what? In my head, suddenly I started hearing the Benny Hill theme song. Hello! We got a viewer over on the Twitch. I must hereby affirm that I am an adult of the legal age of majority in the country and state of residence. Friends, I am 4,000. Am I old enough? I am 4,420 years old. I think I'm old enough. Let's go. All right, I'm gonna shut up again. We're gonna watch this game. We're gonna watch this game live. That feels like the tightest, and this is silly for me even to be worrying about, right? But like in previous editions of the game, of this franchise, I don't know that we could tighten it down this tight. This is the tightest I've ever seen the safe area go, and I'm going all the way. This is it. It's maxed out. I'm gonna see what that looks like. Let's see what that looks like. Okay. Skipping. No, we're not skipping and continue. Let's go. Update requires restart. I don't think that we magically. I'm gonna trip out if we magically have like early access. They are, of course, already front loading a bunch of stuff because for those of you who do not remember or just failed to bother to understand, there's been a brand new game engine, like a completely new game engine relative to. Ooh, we just received a bunch of incentives and stuff. Yay! Preload begins November 10th. That's right. We've already got that happening. Biggest Black Ops ever starts November 14th. Oh, all right. Here we go. We are going to pop it back in over here. I'm going to go ahead and just watch this trailer. Again, with speakers blaring, not headsets. So we'll talk about the trailer on the other side. I really hope it's not the same trailer we've already seen before. But I guess we'll find out. Here we go.
"2025 was just the beginning.
Menendez already caused enough suffering. That's not gonna happen again.
They want to peek behind the curtain. Let's show them what we got.
Now, I gotta say, I've already, and the game isn't even out yet. I've already seen somebody posting the headline, "Get ready for the biggest scam of a Call of Duty game ever." I didn't read any further than that because, well, as a FOMO fanboy, someone who factually completely missed out on the first 20 years of Call of Duty, I've been having a blast trying to catch up. And for those of you who do not know, thank you for joining if you're new. I am not only fanboying about the new games, I'm also fanboying about the old games. I haven't quite completed the collection because it's way outside the means of my budget, but I've been picking them up on discount as the discounts come along, and I've been having an absolute blast as I drop things everywhere. I've been having an absolute blast, and what we're going to do in the coming days and weeks, especially just beyond the Thanksgiving holiday, is rotate through not just Black Ops series, but all the Call of Duty games that I have, to revisit them all and play them all, because I consider them just one big giant game with multiple insane and cool sounding chapters. Why is this dangly bit all dangly? Get out of here. Get out of my face. Why do I always do that to myself? Take 2. Take 3. What are we talking about? It's almost here. What happens if I click on this, though? It doesn't do anything yet. It won't let me. But ever since Modern Warfare 2, man, it's really kind of shocking to me how many, quote, fans of the game to this day have absolutely zero idea that when they launched Modern Warfare 2, rather, when they began planning and preparing for the development of Modern Warfare 2, Activision and everybody else involved created a brand new proprietary exclusive development suite and game engine. It's one of the things I really don't think that people appreciate enough, right? All the other games from Vanguard, Cold War, Modern Warfare 1, and back had their own unique, different game engine that had to be cobbled together, put together by the different studio that was in charge of that particular title. It's one of the reasons why there has been less of a consistency in those older games. They're less consistent game to game. If you notice, anyone who's really been paying attention, and it's funny how people just don't notice these things. I'm not trying to be a snob. I'm just genuinely sometimes astonished. But if anyone who pays attention and appreciates the technology involved, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and Black Ops 6 have been a progression of unified and uniform development towards a better and better level of performance and the movement. It's all made sense. And that's because they haven't had to reinvent the wheel by building a new engine every time they do a new title. Like, I'm not saying they built a completely different engine for every single game, but each of the different studios that led a different game was using their own technology. Now, since Modern Warfare 2, they've been all working together in a unified development suite that deploys on a unified and united and integrated game engine. Thus, all of this Call of Duty headquarters. Some people really don't like that. They want the games to be like completely separate, and I understand that. I get it. But there's also something to be said for the fact that now these games are more unified in their development and their deployment. But enough of that. Let's get to it. Let's dive in. Are we going to play Warzone or no? I labeled this Black Ops 6, so we're going to play Black Ops 6. Here we go. I have not launched the game in like a week and a half, so there's a lot of like getting back into it. Oh, here we go.
To survive what's coming, you need to know how we got here. It began with one man, Raul Menendez, a Nicaraguan arms dealer turned populist leader. His personal vendetta against the United States, unleashed through cyber warfare and global propaganda, sparked a second Cold War. The mission to bring him down spanned 2 generations. A job that began with CIA operative Alex Mason in the mid-'80s, leading to his death in 1989. The hunt continued in 2025 with his son, Commander David Mason. With the help of Frank Woods, the man who raised him after his father's death, David eventually stopped Menendez's plot to hijack America's drone fleet. But the damage was done. Menendez's supporters only grew stronger. Infrastructure collapsed, causing widespread chaos and distrust on a global stage. And out of the storm, new powers emerged. At the top of the list, the Guild, a former crime syndicate based in the Mediterranean city of Avalon that evolved into a global tech giant led by new CEO Emma Kagan. They vowed to bring humanity back from the brink, inspiring millions with the promise of peace. As the world still reels from these events, David continues the fight alongside trusted allies. David draws strength from legends who came before him, like Commanding Officer Colonel Troy Marshall, who once crossed paths with the Guild during their criminal years. Now his focus lies solely on the future. But in the world of Black Ops, the past never dies, and every action has its consequences.
Okay, in terms of where we're at with the life cycle of Black Ops 6, and I know there's a lot of other streamers out there that are way better at the game than I am, and that's because I'm an old salty dog, 4,420 years old, that missed out on the first 20 years of Call of Duty history and wasn't built or engineered for controller style gaming. I was more of a keyboard and mouse guy. But if I may brag, in the time that we've been conducting this experiment, I've actually gotten better, and this is the first time I've ever broken into the prestige levels. Not quite done with the final main prestige, but we're close, as you can see there. Prestige Master, I don't know. There are people who are just now posting on social media that they've reached level 1000, finally, just in time, in the nick of time. I'm not going to get there. But the good thing about these games, as anyone who really pays attention knows, they're still playable. And these systems still remain active. The live service battle pass stuff only stays with the live game. But everything else you can still get at and play. Whoa! All the way to the bottom. See, obviously there's still a bunch of emblems I never unlocked, and you know, the whole shebang. I want to, for funsies, pick a really I just want. Oh, what's this one? I don't remember this one, but let's get it because it's new. We'll put it on. That one's fun. Let's get one that matches. Kind of goes with the theme there. We got a Knifey Heart. So many calling cards, so not enough time to figure out what to do about them. This is, of course, meaningless. I'm just entertaining myself. Welcome to the show. Don't be shy, folks. Say hi. In a hot minute, we're going to take a moment to go say hello to all the TikTok viewers who've dropped in. We're going to do a little TikTok roll call. All right. What's going on? Where are we in the Battle Pass? We got 21 days left, and we are doing all right as far as completion goes. Of course, tomorrow, Black Ops 7, not tomorrow, Friday, Black Ops 7 drops, and I don't think this carries over. But also, something that people always forget, launch day is launch day, and there will be minimal deployment, or whatever they launch on launch day is what they launched on launch day. But like, there's a period where there will not be access to ranked. There will not be an active season unless they changed it from the last several years. So it won't be until the end of these 21 days that the season cycle kicks up. So we'll be in like a preseason. It'll be season 0. So we still got time to finish this up anyways. Who we got? Oh yeah, these are my two new favorites right now. Let's go. Do I want to tinker with these? Do I want to just leave them alone? I'm going to just leave them alone for now. I have not played in what feels like forever, but really was only about like a week and some days. So I don't know. And like I said, people come by and watch, and then they're like, "This guy sucks." Like, my show is not about being more amazing at the game than you are. My show is about the journey I'm on of getting to play this and all the other games that I missed out on over the last 20 years, trying to get better at FPS games. But even more important than that, for those of you who are not aware, I'm actually here on a journey of trying to cultivate my deep personal direct knowledge of the games, of their culture, of their inside workings, so that I can write fan fiction about them. So if you didn't know that, that's a new pin on the corkboard for you. And I just realized I did not light up the corkboard. Good times. Comedy gold. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. We're about to keep things moving. I'm just going to take care of a few things here. What do we got as far as challenges goes? 3 matches, scored 3. Okay, simple. Oh, munitions. We'll do that after the first one. Where are we? We're going to move this over into Xbox to the no cam. And I might just play the first match headset free to just play it that way. I am sort of a headset free guy because I prefer the way the game sounds on the speakers instead of the headset. But then again, that makes chatting less fun. But let me do this first. Okay, what are we doing? We're gonna figure out what we want to play. We got small. Oh, they've changed the playlist. We got a small mosh pit, face off, and mercenary. What's the mercenary? Solo players only. Mosh pit of 6v6 respawn. If it's still teams of 6v6, what do they mean by solo players only? Overdrive, domination, hardpoint, team deathmatch. I'm not really sure. Over here, we still have all the basics. Face off, small mosh pit, free for all. People are losing it. Screenshots were released. As you know, they like to tease their stuff. And in the screenshots, there was no mention of free-for-all. And the free-for-all fans lost their heads. And again, reminder, friends, this has been true of my experience of all the games that I've played during live service in Call of Duty. In other words, I can't speak to the previous 20 years worth of games, but since Modern Warfare 2 dropped, Activision and everyone involved has always rotated and released the game modes in a sort of partial season to season, quarter to quarter kind of way. So if you don't see your favorite mode in a screenshot, First of all, that doesn't mean it's not there. It may just not be in that screenshot. It might also mean that it's going to be reintroduced as the season progresses, because they do that. They've always done that. Can we play Demolition? I don't want to play Demolition. Hardpoint, Domination, these are my favorites. And also, don't forget to always check the other modes. But I don't want to play party modes. I want to play one of these. All right. I'm going to mute. No, you know what? I said I was going to play headset free, but I'm feeling chatty. So there you go, friends. I've put on the headsets. Let's get to it. Whoopsies. I just remembered that I said we were going to do TikTok roll call. We'll do TikTok roll call after this match. Sorry about that, TikTok. If you're listening to the sound of my voice on TikTok live right now, drop an emoji. Say a quick hello. Flip me the bird. Leave me a trolling comment. Either way, I'll be able to read your name more clearly when I go and tab over to the TikTok page. So come on through. Don't be shy. Say hi. All right, here we go. Dealership. This is a good map. There's a bunch of maps that I miss from Modern Warfare 2 and 3 that we need to revisit soon. Sorry for the microphone noise. I'm adjusting the microphone, and that makes noise. I forgot to mute it first. Here we go. Yeehaw.
Team deathmatch. Neutralize all threats.
Feels more sensitive than before. It's kind of crazy to me.
Lead dart. Damn it, you lost the lead.
I'm feeling absolutely terrible at this game now. Oops. No, I don't remember how this map works. Is there a door? Why does it feel like everything changed? Is it because this game is now running the Black Ops 7 engine? Like the updated engine is messing with me. Or I just haven't played in so long. Brutal. Also, what machine is this? I don't recognize the loadout. What's happened? I feel so loosey-goosey terrible.
Heads down, enemy long rifle.
Oh, brutal. Oh, it's pro gamer apparently.
Hostile UAV established overhead.
F is everybody. Ah! And the rotate through my loadouts. I don't recognize any of these setups. Like, did I change my... I did. Lots of friendly. Sorry, friendly. I am feeling like I've never played. I feel like I've never played this game before. And for a hot minute, I was like starting to feel halfway decent at it.
Enemies have destroyed your assault pack.
Oh, come on. This is going to be a brutal and embarrassing session. I can already tell. I feel totally out of it.
Sniper's down. Move up. Frag out.
There we go.
Using stim shot.
Woof.
Taking a shot.
Aha! Get out of here! Oh! I should have been able to. I'm a melee guy. Like, I was like gonna melee them. What do we got over here? Nope. All of these machines feel different. All of this movement feels like they've already played Black Ops 7 maneuvers. Ah! Dang it! How did I not recognize them up in the window? Also, my eyesight is going, friend. Like, oh, got him. Oh. Okay. But again, I need to like recalibrate myself. It's been a hot minute since I've played. Like, it's so different, even though it's the same freaking.
Taking stim.
Oh. Okay, let's go. One of the things I was really happy about. Oh, how did I not? My reaction time is so off right now. I will admit that I am doing terribly. There's no denying it. And of course, there are people now totally trying to compare Black Ops, Call of Duty with Battlefield, and I don't think it's a fair comparison. Ah.
Enemy grenade. Semtex front.
Your assault pack has been destroyed.
Yay, spring mine. Everything is moving crazy right now.
Tally.
Oh my god, they're all right there. They were all right there. I want a different weapon. I haven't even worked this machine yet. I just unlocked it.
Grenade incoming.
But hey,
Enemy UAV inbound.
it's gonna take me like a month to get my freaking bearings again. And it's gonna be a completely different game. Ugh.
Not going out.
It looks gorgeous. That's the thing. Okay. Ah! Nope. That was terrible. Oh, no, null and void. Try this one.
The fuck's going on out there?
I
Tighten
know,
up and
it's
show
terrible.
some spine.
Oh! Come on. like this isn't even the next game yet.
Eyes on enemy mine.
RTB, Black.
Hello, what's up,
We
White
need to have
Werewolf?
fucking
Mission is a
conversation.
Thanks for dropping in.
Abort.
I totally failed to ever start playing Division 1 only because I ran out of time getting ready for the holiday visit with my family. I got all backlogged. And then now I haven't played for I haven't played anything for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. And my hand-eye coordination is gone. Bupkis terrible. It's just bad. At least right now, this hot second. Also, I picked a terrible time to like pick up. It's late at night. I had a long day already, and I had a crazy day yesterday doing family stuff all over town. So, not exactly the cleverest day or time to get back into it. How have you been, White Werewolf? Let me know what's up with you. And as always, thanks for dropping in. You're like one of the actual real human beings that actually watch my stream and aren't just trying to sell me something. I mean, unless you count your recruiting me into, hey, I was top of my list there. It's not bad. That means my team sucked. Oh my god, I don't want this. That's right, I'm sorry. I knew that. I just said the wrong thing. Sometimes a mouse says stuff that my brain didn't mean for it to say.
Kill order. Eliminate the HVT. Protect your own.
Okay, I gotta focus. Got it.
HVT is taking fire. Keep the package safe. We're winning. Keep it that way. They've taken the lead.
Come on.
They got our HVT.
Got a threat.
Got it. Oh! Dang it.
We took out their HVT.
What happens in
Protect our
January?
HVT.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
HVT under fire. Repeat, HVT under fire. Enemy HVT on site. Take them out.
Hang on, I need to pay attention here. Whoop, whoop.
Our HVT has been eliminated. Friendly HVT on site. Keep them safe.
Something's happening in January that you're excited about, and I want to know. Oh! Are you getting married? Is there a new game
HVT is
coming
taking
out?
fire.
You're gonna play
Keep the
together?
package
What is
safe.
it?
Enemies rearming.
They got our
I don't wanna
HVT.
assume. Of course, you know, cheesy.
Slide them.
How are they?
Protect our HVT. HVT under fire. Repeat, HVT under fire.
Oh,
Our
of course,
HVT has
somebody's
been
defending them.
eliminated.
Throwing back.
Oh, come on! I had
Enemy
them in my
HVT
sights.
is down.
Needs to help.
Eyes up.
Help.
You're the HVT.
I'm the HPT. Play the same little game they did.
Hostile HVT located.
Oh, I don't like it when it auto grabs. I don't want it to auto grab. Got him.
We took out their HVT.
Enemy
Oh, I
was
can't
sent.
believe I didn't get him. I was so close.
Friendly HVT on site. Keep them safe. Enemy HVT on site. Take them out.
Feel it. It's different. Something's different. Something has changed that is not the same from when it was all year.
HVT
Not in a
is
bad
taking
way.
fire.
It's just
Keep
like
the
my
package
brain's
safe.
now like adjusting. You're going to go visit her family in Brazil. That's dope, dude. That sounds awesome. I hear that place is wild and beautiful and amazing and scary all at once. Also,
Enemy HVT is down.
it's the name of
They got our HVT.
So-
located.
Sharpshooter removed.
Pay attention more. Here they come. Oof.
The lead
If you've
is
never
ours.
seen Terry Gilliam's movie
took
by the
out that
title of
HVT.
Brazil, it's worth checking out. It's not about the country,
You're
but
falling behind,
it
Crimson.
is really cool.
Protect our HVT. Enemy HVT on
It's
site.
an
Take them out.
absurdist exploration of
HVT
our
under fire. Repeat, HVT under
modern
fire.
humanity.
We've taken the lead. Stay on.
And
Our
they
HVT has been
play
eliminated.
that song, Brazil, 1,000 times.
That's a
Oh my gosh, I almost got him.
You are HVT. Stay alert.
I am the HVT. Oh my gosh, I already want to stop playing, only because I feel like I'm going to disappoint myself and everyone
Hostiles
watching
reclaim the lead.
by sucking really hard. So you guys
Reclaim the advantage. Now hold it.
shouldn't have started playing whilst having
Hostile HVT
Yeah.
located.
got me a little spring action. Oh, that's a friendly. Sorry, friendly.
Tally.
That's dope, man.
Terminated.
I hear really good things. I've never been. That's one of those places I wish I could have. Kapow!
Manually authorizing
Works
score
out.
streak.
Got him!
Down.
Surprised I caught that guy.
Hostile trap sighted.
Hey, it's coming back to me. It's coming back to me, although I'm so sloppy.
Enemy
Wow.
HVT is down.
Is that a perk? I didn't used to be able to do that. Did I like add some sort of perk?
Friendly
Archangel,
HVT
go.
on site. Keep them safe. Enemy HVT on site. Take them out.
Woohoo! Oh, did I hit him?
They got our
I hit him.
HVT.
Dang it.
Enemy with some.
Oh, I think I just got blown up.
They're right where we want them. Finish the
How
job.
did I not hit them? They were
We
right
took
there.
out their HVT.
Oh, maybe because I had already gotten blown up.
Hostile HVT located. Protect our HVT. HVT is taking fire. Keep the package safe.
Okay, you're prepping
They're
fire.
about to come around right here.
Hostile in my sights.
Yeah!
Stand down, Crimson. We have what we
Hoorah.
came for.
For having
Finals full
feeling
growth.
like I completely
Execution
sucked.
was perfect.
It's really nice to get a victory first off like that. Good job, good job. So, that sounds like an awesome trip, man. I'm not used to the controls. Oh, that's me getting destroyed. Not work with that. Hey. Beta exclusive. We did not get a cool beta exclusive emote, and I'm sad about it for Black Ops 7. Because I really like that. But oh well. What are you gonna do? Two weeks in Brazil is gonna be amazing. Stay safe. Alright. Middle of the board. Not bad. Not horrible. I've done worse. Oh my god, should I just stop now? I can't believe we've already been at it for an hour, but then I rambled quite a bit at the beginning there. What's going on with my loadouts? What is this machine? Trophy Hunter. I don't remember getting this. What is this? Is this from, this must be from the Battle Pass. Kilo something. Merrick. What's going on with this Merrick? Let's look in Merrick. We've got this or that. Leave it on that. Okay. Ooh, I forgot I had the chainsaw loaded up. That's fun. Okay, what's going on with the things here? 3 matches, 2 out of 3. Restart 10. Oh, I should put the whatchamacallit. Restock. You know, I love drop in string mines and hearing them pop off in the distance. It's one of my favorite things in this game. Is there like a sporting event you guys are going to, or am I are you just going besides the family, just going to experience the wildness of the country? Because it is a beautiful and still very filled with nature and wild spaces kind of place. I mean, you know, as opposed to a more, I don't even know what I'm talking about. I've never been there. What am I saying? Oh, she's from there. That makes sense. She's from Brazil. Moved here. You scooped her up, and that's congratulations, man. Brazilians are just beautiful people all the way around. And I mean that in the multiple dimensional kind of way. I'm not just being one dimensional about it. I don't know why I have this on. Don't know if my headset's even. Do I even have? I do have game chat on. I have not heard game chat from anybody in this game all year long. Not in multiplayer. Nice. You're gonna go dance the samba in Rio de Janeiro? Like, that is some bucket list, dream come true kind of stuff. Check it off. You've achieved it. Or you're about to, anyways. Congratulations, man. That sounds awesome. That sounds really, really awesome. Okay, what maps do we have? Ooh. We'll do the small maps for funsies, because sometimes these maps don't come around that often in the main playlist. That's pretty awesome, dude. Not a lot of guys are that into ballroom dancing and samba. That is not easy, from what I've seen. That is a challenging skill set. Like, that is definitely something to pat yourself on the back on. Now, see, these two maps, I don't know why they're in the small set category. They're not that small. I would put Subsonic Babylon and like two other ones that are on the small maps list. I'd put them in a medium category in the context of Black Ops 6. I mean, Modern Warfare 3, sure, yeah, that's a different thing. You know a few Latin dances already. You are an accomplished Latin ballroom dancer. Look at you, showing everybody else up. I did some basic movement and some theatrical dance training because I was a theater nerd and a professional performer on stage, but I was never any good. And I would never say I am a dancer, right? Like, I would never say I'm good at dancing. Fine. Go ahead and just use this.
Overdrive.
Alright, I'll check in that chat in just a minute. Oh, brutal. Got on me real hard. Oh, come on. I am feeling super sloppy. Like, I don't have control of my... I don't know if I need to do a settings reset because the world has changed. Ugh. I don't know. There's probably been a bunch of nerfs and bugs on the machines that I'm not aware of yet. Because I don't... As much as I am a fanboy, I have not been keeping tabs on all that shit.
Hostile shooter!
They're gonna about to bust right in through here. Got him. There's someone right there. Get out of my way. Oh, I thought that was you're being looked at. It's not.
We got the lead. Now hold it.
Ballroom. Not Latin dance club. Yes. Fair enough.
This shit ain't working. We've lost the advantage.
No ballroom. That's fair. I did a little bit of tap dance. I did a smattering of
We're taking control.
but only because it was related to being a theater nerd and being part of a production, you know?
Nice.
I
We're
would
pulling
need
ahead.
to study. I would need to bone up on like, hey, you're supposed to be able to tap dance in this show. You don't actually know how, so here's a crash course. Stuff like that. But I never shared the passion of dance with a girlfriend. That's a beautiful thing. Damn it.
Eat this.
Pointing that shit ass ass.
Everything feels different. My left right feels super sloppy, whereas it used to feel really tight. On top of it. Whoa, doing okay. I love me some Kingslayer, that's for sure. Love getting back at the baddies. Oh my god, it's been so long. Feels like I've been away from the game for months, and it was literally just like a week and a half. Is this one of the... Ah, brutal. I didn't get any of the aliens bundles. Why does this feel like it's supposed to be an alien bundles machine? Maybe we had one in the battle pass and I just didn't realize. You were a breakdancer back in the 80s. Get out of my... You gotta be kidding me. I always wanted to do that back in the 80s. It sucked. I did a little bit. I did some movement and clowning and shit, so I kind of pretend to do a little bit of everything. That's impressive that you were an actual breakdancer back in the day.
Turret down.
Ah, got me. You still got the breakdancing moves, or did you lose all that time? Wow, I'm just sloppy all over the place. I need to tighten up my controls. This is too sensitive now.
Goodbye, darling.
Whoa, what was that spooky voice? Just said spooky voice, say goodbye, darling, to me.
Assault pack available.
One of your assault packs has been destroyed.
How's it? Okay. Circling around to the new rotation.
Your assault pack has been destroyed.
New Jersey, 20 minutes from the city. Oh, of course! That all makes sense now. New Jersey, 20 minutes outside of the city. Of course you breakdance.
Hostile in the open.
Ah, can't believe I didn't hit him. Yeah. Oh, why didn't I
TACOM, authorize LBBR strike.
my... So many questions. questions. I'm gonna have to spend a whole bunch of time just revisiting my settings, double checking my defaults, because I think a bunch of shit has changed and I'm not coping with it very well.
Confirming hostile.
Enemies have destroyed your assault bag.
One of the things I really liked about Black Ops 6 when it first dropped was that, to my hand-eye coordination, my thumbs and eyes, ears, the new movement was epic, great. It was like what I always wanted. In terms of it being super fluid, whereas the last few games, or some of the earlier games, felt really chunky. But everyone likes the other games better. Congratulations, you're in great shape for 56. You haven't done that since you joined the military. Okay, that's fair.
Eyes on enemy.
Come on. Show up there. Come on. I feel that, man. I wish I was still as limber as I was in my 20s. Ah! I wish I had the hand-eye coordination I probably had in my 20s. I wasn't playing.
You gonna let a bunch of
games
company
back in my
assholes
20s,
beat
though.
you? Fight
I
back, damn it!
was still a gamer, but I didn't have an Xbox or a PlayStation. Where'd you go? You were just right here. Oh, there you go.
Damn it, they must have hacked our comms. Go dark. We'll pick you up
Withdraw.
later.
Crimson will be on us in seconds.
Keep staying in shape. I gotta check myself on that issue. I've been taking it way too easy.
Target deleted.
And I myself am about to hit the big 5-0. I gotta get my act together. Whoa. Nice. Alright, kudos to the winning team. Well done, well done. I might keep this a super duper short show because I picked a terrible time, but I had to because we were getting so close to launch day, and I hadn't been in. I haven't been playing since. I think I played a little bit right before Halloween, and then I've just been pretty much since the Halloween holiday. I've been getting ready for this like November Thanksgiving family madness that I have every year. It's always a weird time of year for me when it comes to the live streaming. I gotta back out and play less often. Let's look at the weird new things. Deep sea danger. Oh, I like the hair on this one.
Let's get it done.
Is that
No
Rossi?
loose
Okay.
ends.
All the aqua suit stuff is always hilarious to me. Ooh, there's some sort of alien thing. Some sort of monster in her aqua suit lung. They're hilarious to me because although there are water features in this game, it's not like you spend that much time in the water. Look at this. Oh, this harkens back when I first started playing Modern Warfare 2. They had a female Dia de los Muertos bundle that had just a beautiful camo for I forget what machine, but it was all like this sugar candy skull face, but it was like a lady's face. This is hilarious and adorable. I of course am not about to get it, but it's fun to see the theme came back. I missed out on all the drops that happened during Halloween. I didn't even know there was a Jason tag. Alright. Is he his own? I always wonder, like, how they decide. You're still limber and you still have great hand-eye coordination. You work out 2 times a day? 6 days a week? Of course you do. Also, thank you for your service, by the way. I should have thought of saying that sooner, as it was Veterans Day yesterday. Fun fact, I think I'm gonna call it quits for now. I'm sweating sweats over here. Oh wait, I'm really close to getting a token. Get a token. I gotta grind a little. But yesterday, fun fact, real quick here. Let's go over here. Come here, camera. So randomly, my brother's partner, his girlfriend, has friends who are in the service and also employees at the happiest place on earth. And she works somewhere in the corporation, not at the park, somewhere else, like at one of the studios or something. So she invited us siblings, my brother, myself, and our sister, who's the youngest, to go to Disneyland, because on Veterans Day they do a special set of ceremonies. They raise the flag in the morning and they honor all the branches of service, and then in the evening around 4:00 they lowered the flags and they had a little mini parade and another sort of honoring the service branches. So we got to go and hang out at the park for a minute and check that out, and listen to some great live music because they had marching bands and all that, and salute members of every single branch of the different services and all that. And it was an honor. It was really nice. It was kind of weird and cheesy too because it's Disneyland, but it all kind of made sense, and it was nice to participate. There's a whole bunch of other stories I could drop in, but make it long-winded. So thank you for your service, and I hope you had a good Veterans Day yesterday. I don't know if you did or did not celebrate anyway. But yeah, and kudos for keeping limber and managing to work out twice a day, 6 days a week. That's a little daunting. If they're still in service, the Veterans Day is not for them. Fair enough. You're right. I think that's just me speaking incorrectly. I believe that they honored people who work in the park or for the corporation that were, past tense, previously in the service. And it's not that I don't think they did it wrong. I think although I understood the difference, I think I just spoke incorrectly about it. I've had a couple of adult drinks this evening, so please forgive me. Earlier at dinner, the folks and I had a little adult beverage time. So I don't understand what this mercenary mosh pit is, other than I guess you're not allowed to join as a squad. Oh, were you correcting me that are you still in are you still active duty, or are you done? Did I miss it? One of the problems is Oh, nice. Rock on. Well then, cheers. Cheers to you and your girlfriend. And my apologies for any of the goofy things that I said that were technically inaccurate. All right. Is there anything new in party games? Infected, sharpshooter, one in the chamber, gun game, prop hunt, gunfight. I'm not a huge party game fan. I'm going to check out this mercenary mosh pit. This will be I think I'm going to make this my last match of the evening, because I'm embarrassed at how mediocre I'm playing. And also, I probably should get a couple of other things done before passing out for the night. Right, okay. Gotcha. Well, I hope you had a good Veterans Day yesterday. And once again, thank you for your service. And yeah. Knowing that you are, how old did you say you are? You're a couple years older than me. You've got like, I guess 7 years on me, because I'm not quite in that bracket yet, but I'm about to be. I realize and am embarrassed by the simple fact that I am not that active. I consider myself to be in halfway decent shape and I try to keep myself active enough. But yeah, I've been also really dedicated, or hyper focused, maybe more accurate, on this content creation stuff and on trying to work on writing my action adventure book series. I can't see where they are. Okay. I gotta stop. Where? I hate when they say that and I can't see what they're looking at. Oh, brutal. Sneaking up behind us. Let's go. Let's go sneak up behind him. Woof. Okay, that approach is not working. Let's go next. We're going to go next. So it's just me, or is it feeling like herky-jerky? It's like we're getting a little bit of rubber banding. Woof! They got me. You went out to lunch today with a girlfriend, only had to pay for her. Nice. That's always nice. Good job, good job. Well, I hope you had a lovely time. Got somebody. Oof. Whoa! Still lost the hard point, though. I'm surprised that grenade got all the way there. Let's go. They're already gone. Where is the new hard point? Who knows? Let's go with this. What? Where is everything? Woof. Nope. No! Useless. Can we even get up in that tower? I've only just now realized that there's this whole crazy tower right there. Wow, wasted. I hate it when I waste those. Dang it. I haven't practiced with those enough this year. And they're going to be all different next year. Oh, yeah, sorry. Good times, though. Hang on. It's easy for me to get the facts, to get the details wrong, because I'm also trying not to suck at Call of Duty. Oh, and of course it's no longer the hard point now. Get out of my face. Where are we? We're over here now. Oof. Everyone's looking for it in the wrong place. Oh, dang it. I was hoping to get the drop on them, and I totally didn't. I'm not showing game. Thank you. How long is it? That's been like 12 minutes. I've just been this entire match. Located. 2 matches. Oh, good grief. There you go. Real, raw, and absolutely, totally out of control. Thanks for alerting me to that nonsense. It's not the first time I've done that, too. That's happened to me a few times in the course of the past year or so. Just... Ah! Brutal! Oh, I never got to use that. I never got to use that emote. I've seen that emote. I wanted to use that, not emote, what is it called? That finishing move. And it sucked. So sloppy.
Hardpoint identified.
I need to do a settings reset. I need to go through.
Hostile UAV established overhead.
all feeling super hypersensitive. Where it used to, I felt I had it dialed in.
Hardpoint active. Hardpoint is secure.
Woof. All right, we got it. We got it back, right? Yeah. One of the things is the problems. One of the problems. If I can speak words.
Flatlined him.
One of the things that happens, or that causes that.
Hostile care package inbound.
Not that good. Long distance. Come on, there it is. One of the things that I do that makes it dumb easy for me to mess up is that in order to try to
Hostiles have
boost
captured
the
the hard
performance of my Streamlabs on my delightful iMac, as I put Streamlabs in performance mode,
Hardpoint located.
and that means that I don't see a preview. So I will look for
Hardpoint
because I
is
don't see a
active.
preview. It's easy for me to
Hardpoint
forget.
locked down. Hostiles have the
It's easy for
hardpoint.
me not notice that I put it in a scene and that scene is involved. Dang it! That was really good of them. That did
Hardpoint
really
is
well.
secure. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
I do think we should be good.
Hardpoint locked down.
C4
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Oh, I didn't see the guy on the floor.
Next
course
call.
there was
Enemy
two of
watchdog helo inbound. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint is secure.
Woof! The helicopter.
Hardpoint active.
Enemy soldier confirmed. Frag sent.
Hostiles have
back,
captured the
asshole.
hardpoint.
Come on. Let's go. Ah!
Hostile scout pulse in your AO.
I feel like there's also been a bit of a graphics improvement, or am I just imagining that?
Oxygen removed.
There we go. Like things are looking extra pretty. This game's always looked really good, but it feels a little extra. Although there does seem, I
Hardpoint
feel like
locked
there's
down.
a little tiny itty bit. I'm just imagining. It feels like there's a little itty bit.
Hardpoint located.
No rubber banding. Wasn't there a person? Where'd they go?
Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint is secure.
Ah, come on. Good grief. Yeah. I don't pretend to be like a master operator here. I'm a complete and total fool
Hostile RCXD in your AO.
that is just trying to self-commodify to survive the end of the world, you know? Just trying to
Hostiles
make a
have the
little money
hardpoint.
fund myself
Hardpoint locked down.
for being ambitious in the idea that I'm gonna try to get really good at Call of Duty. Whereas, you know, there's like 19-year-olds that have been playing Call of Duty for 20 years. I know that math is math, but you get my analogy.
Hardpoint identified.
Look!
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Ah! Haha! Good times, good times.
Hardpoint active. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Oh, Naruto with the smash bang. There is a little bit of weird glitchiness. I just said it looked really pretty, but it also has some.
Hardpoint is secure.
Some different, I don't know, something different going on. It all feels. Nice.
Confirmed.
Come on!
Hostile sniper down. Move.
Don't know why I do that side to side thing. I'm trying to do circular thumb action, and then instead of circulating my
winning.
thumb,
Keep it
I end up circulating. Instead of circulating my left
Hardpoint
thumbstick,
located.
I end up circulating on the right thumbstick, which is I like mildly dyslexic.
Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Woof.
Target confirmed.
I don't know why I have not finished out loadouts. I should have been rotating a bit more often.
We've given up the lead.
Ah! Missed that throw. Fucked up that throw. Dumb.
Time short. Put your head down and secure the target.
There we go.
Hardpoint locked down.
There we go. That's about as good as I've ever gotten. Is triple kill. Well, sometimes I get five in a row fury. Kills are
Hardpoint identified.
kills are
The lead is
as far as
ours.
I'm-
Hardpoint active.
Oh! I haven't even used the chainsaw yet.
Hardpoint is secure.
Did it automatically switch my chainsaw? You won't play COD anymore. You like the campaigns, but you're not playing $60 for a game with
Hostiles have the
campaign
hard
can't
point.
beat 6 to 8 hours. You beat the campaign in 6 to 8 hours? What the F? I still haven't even finished this campaign, bro. What are you talking about
They're
beating
mine.
it in 6 to 8 hours? You're some sort of madman genius. Like,
You're falling
I'm stuck at
behind,
the
Crimson.
zombie part. You know how you get to that lab that's I don't know if you play Control. So you don't like the multiplayer at all, and you think the campaign is too
Hardpoint
easy.
located.
You are some sort of video gaming god, and we should all bow down to you in terms of games go. Because I don't know what you're talking about.
Hardpoint is active.
It's hard.
Hardpoint locked down.
Enemy tactical incoming.
Also, I don't blame you. Like if it's not vibing for you, it's not vibing for you. I still find it ridiculously challenging, and I'm only just sort of half-assed kind of good at it.
We've taken the lead. Stay on task.
But man, to say that what the
Hostiles
Like-
have captured the hardpoint.
then again, I didn't finish any of the campaigns.
Hardpoint
Modern Warfare
identified.
3, Modern Warfare 2. So like I still try to
Bailey authorizing score streak.
do this thing. Oh,
Area pacified. Move to the LZ. Helo's on the way.
Luck had nothing to do
yay!
with it.
I
We
like
were just
winning on.
better.
I like ending on a win. Although I totally embarrassed myself by not having the game on while I was playing it. That was embarrassing.
You do the same for me.
I have collected all of these Call of Duty,
Enemy mod.
Scout hostile.
and I haven't finished any of the campaigns. In fact, sort of like a gimmick in my show. That I'm supposed to. Oh look, I made number 2. See, I don't suck that bad. I'm hoping that with the adjustments to matchmaking for Black Ops 7, that I'm finally gonna find like my zone and not be up against. I don't know. Maybe it's I don't want to make too much of it, but Modern Warfare 2 and 3, I was abysmal. Black Ops 6, I felt strong in the beginning, and then very quickly found myself like playing games against pro level players or cheaters, I guess. Let's go do the thing. But that's a bit intense to me that you can finish this campaign in 6 to 8 hours. I guess I can empathize with your statement, but as someone that didn't play the games in real time for the first 20 years, and therefore didn't have any specific game or era nostalgia. All of this has been amazing and new and challenging to me. When I first started playing, this is my 4th year CODiversary. So 4 years ago now, if you go according to when the game drops, 4 years ago, or a little bit right before Modern Warfare 2 came out, I was like, I got an Xbox. I'm going to make up for lost time, because I had gotten the original release Xbox and hated it. My brain could not wrap my brain around this controller. And then I was like, I came back full circle and said, I'm going to get good at this game, at this thing. And so I picked up, what were the first 2 games that I got? The first 2 Call of Duty games that I picked up were probably Vanguard and Cold War. And in anticipation of I want to see what those are. Apparently I've got some things in my inventory. You played the original Modern Warfare series 1, 2, and 3. Yes. Did you play the remakes? Because I know they've re-released them and rebooted them, and these new things are new. I joined the community just as the newest version of Modern Warfare 2 was about to drop. And the thing that excited me, on top of just making up for all the lost time, I was also like, oh, wow, it's a brand new engine. And that's something that people either don't know about or don't care, like they don't appreciate it. But I thought it was fascinating to me that the collective of studios was like, hey, let's create a unified design and game engine. So the same design engine is the game engine. Yes, I have that one. I have Ghosts, and I love the opening to that campaign. I've played like the first 3 chapters of the campaigns for all the games in the Call of Duty collection that I've picked up since I've started this little experiment. And my objective is to someday finish playing through all the campaigns. So whenever someone says, I finished that in less than 10 hours, my brain melts because it's been 4 effing years and I haven't finished any of them. And yes, you're right. They emphasize multiplayer, the focus in terms of daily engagement and where they monetize the activity is definitely a multiplayer. And I love both. I love solo player campaigns, but multiplayer is like addictive to me. I'm not saying you're wrong. I totally respect and admire that, like, you know where your comfort zone and your boundary is. Advanced Warfare and Infinite Warfare were fun too. I have those 2 as well. I don't know if they showed up on my list when I held them up. Totally mean to play through all those campaigns, and in the 4 years that I've been doing this, have yet to finish any one of them. And never mind the live service. I played Modern Warfare 3. I played Modern Warfare 2 from beta on, right? And Modern Warfare 3, and now we're here at Black Ops 6. And Black Ops 7 is dropping. And I mean, I won't hide it. I'm a postmodern, new engine Call of Duty fanboy. Part of it is I missed out, right? My nostalgia is going, look at everybody else having fun playing all the Call of Duty games for the last 20 years. Didn't play them. I couldn't. Didn't have an Xbox. And also was super crazy busy being a lighting and sound engineer for live theater and occasionally performing. So, like, when you're on stage or backstage or under the stage or above the stage for like 8 to 12 hours a day, you don't, and with a 2-hour commute, no matter what theater I worked at, it's a minimum 2-hour commute from where I'm headquartered. There was just no time. I had no time to play any of the games. So that's part of the whole madness of my channel. And this next year, because I've realized I've done a terrible job of it, I'm going to try to emphasize and focus on the rotation of playing through all those campaigns a little bit more intensely, a little bit more regularly, a little bit more. Oh, look at that! Look, you're here for it, White Werewolf. Look at the terms of service and end user license violating, ban evading chatbot that just dropped some garbage in my thing. I don't know why. This is the 99th percentile of what I usually get. You are like in the 1 percentile of actual human viewers and participants that come in and grace me with real companionship and viewership. So to that, friend, I cheers you with the last of my adult beverage for the night. A little toast. Well, I shouldn't put it down. That's rude. I've been sipping on this for like 2 hours. Probably why I was sloppy and all over the place. Oh, you can't see it? Probably because I banned them right away, and there's a delay in the chat. I'm not going to unban them. But what they here, I'll show. They drop this. I won't repost it because that's lame. But here, this account. I won't repost that too. I don't know why I'm saying an account named Quantitative Expectorano. Oh, are you talking about the beverage or the chat that I'm babbling about? This is Hornitos Añejo tequila. Toast. Cheers. It's in a coffee. I boycott Starbucks, but I have this Starbucks coffee tumbler, so sometimes I pour myself in that. But cheers for yesterday. Thank you for your service, and also for being the one and only real life viewer in my show today. I'm going to save the last sip. Forgive me for being a sipper. I can shoot that. I'm not opposed to shooting the shot, but I do. This is my poison, and I love to savor it and sip it. So you'll forgive me for doing that. So yeah, Hornitos. I prefer the black label, which I forget if that's older. I think that's aged longer. But this is the mid-level. It's the nicer price, especially right now during inflation times. And if you like tequila and you've never tried Hornitos, I'm sorry. Is it Hornitos or is it Herradura? Both of them. The two H's, those are two different labels. They both are awesome. I like both Hornitos and Herradura. They're solid, delightful, warm, tummy warming beverages. So yeah, dude, you're blowing my mind. I'm still reeling with this 6 to 8 hours comment. That means you are like. That means I would be embarrassed. Cachaca. I've never had that. Rock on. That's a Brazilian drink. Yes, I'm not too, or maybe it's not. Maybe it's just a coincidence. But that is a Brazilian drink. If I'm going to pretend to be sophisticated. Yeah, 6 to 8 hours. Oof. I don't know. But also, I say I haven't finished any of these campaigns in the last 4 years. I also have not, because I let myself get hyper fixated. This is what sidetracks me. I try to keep up with the Joneses on the multiplayer. So yeah, it takes up a lot of the focus because that's where all the bells and whistles are. And the daily, like, it's always someone different, always a new team, always different circumstances. If that gets boring to you, I can totally understand and respect that it gets boring. But I also, when I'm not playing Call of Duty, there's like 5 other franchises that I'm obsessed with that I want to pretend at grinding through them all. Like, I've got like a handful of Far Cry games. I got Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2. I've got well, when I have my Ubisoft Plus account active, because I don't pay for that every month, but I go a couple months in a row and focus on Assassin's Creed and then turn it off to save up some money and don't play Assassin's Creed as much. But I've got basically the entire Cachaça. Oh, I said it wrong. Thank you for the correction. Yeah, I'm terrible at guessing the pronunciations of things I've never actually said out loud. So all that combined, I mean, you can look at my here. We've done this before. I've shown you, I think, if not you, other people on the stream. This is just the top row, right? I love me some Palia. It's cute and cozy and chill, and they've got fishing, and I will sometimes just spend a whole day doing that. And then I'm always looking for games that are either new to me, but because I never played them, and I always thought, oh, I want to play that, or actually literally brand new. So here we got Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris, a game, one of the weird, like, it was Diablo style. It's a top-down isometric, and I don't usually like those, but I always wanted to play the Lara Croft versions. You got Far Cry 4, 5, New Dawn 6. You love 6. Yeah, I've got all those. And Primal. We've got all the same ones. If those are those co-opable? I don't remember. I don't remember right now because I haven't played them in forever. But seriously, like, I keep coming back to the 6 to 8 hour comment. Like, what? I don't know how. I don't know if it would tell me how many hours I've played just the campaign. For shits and giggles, let's go see if it'll show me. If it'll show us. I don't know that it does, but in this campaign, here I'll. Oh, this is the new opening segment for Black Ops 7. I respect that you're over it. I am so. You play Palia too? What? Who are you? What is this? If you were a single lady, this would be things happening. I'm sorry that I said that. What am I doing? Black Ops 6. Okay, here we go. Let me show you where we're at with this campaign. You play Palia? What other games? I got 2 of the Just Cause because that's fun and it's like a predecessor to all of these things. I went through a period where I was obsessed with the Jurassic Park builder games, so I've got 2 of them. Okay. So these are the chapters. We're looking at the chapters for this campaign. This is this Black Ops 6. And when it dropped, yeah, Palia is awesome to relax to. Like, on a cozy Sunday afternoon when you don't want to do nothing, or whatever day of the week, and you're like, I'm just going to run around and enjoy the sights and, like, do some fishing and collect cool baubles. It's adorable. I've got a handful of that are just like my cozy chill games. There's that, what is it called? There's that cat game where you walk around as a cat, and it's sort of like Assassin's Creed, but it's a cat. There's a lot of parkour. I love that. It's so cute. But then these ones are like the hardcore, edgy, sweaty games, and this is the campaign. I wonder if it. I was hoping it would show me like how many hours I've played it. I don't think it's in this window, or it's in this menu. But Bishop takes Rook. I would say the first time I played through it, it took me probably about 30 minutes. That one, I don't remember. Blood Feud was hard and took me a hot minute. Assemble, I don't remember. Most Wanted was wild, but I think that one was pretty quick. Reunion, I don't remember. Hunting Season was... Is this the one where you've got the big, crazy open map? Yes. Hunting Season was epic because it was completely different than the rest of the game up until then. Because it was like a mini open world where you could just run around and tackle any of the objectives in any order. And I think I played that one like 3 times in a row, back to back, because I had so much fun. And so I don't remember how much time the original playthrough took, but it was wild and goofy to play through it. The Cradle, I don't remember. And then now we're here on Emergence. You have Stardew Valley, Coral Island, Tropico 5 and 6. I have a Tropico I have Tropico 5. I'm looking at it right there. Yes. Look at that. We have a bunch of the same games. That's blowing my mind. We have a bunch of the same games, and I bet you are like at least 15 times better at them all than me. Which I wouldn't feel begrudged. Have you played Control? That one's fun. And Control is part of, or it's connected to another franchise whose name I can't remember right now. And it's like, Control feels like a spooky, supernatural Call of Duty. And what's weird was, I played a little bit of Control earlier last year. You haven't played that one? It's interesting. I think it's on Game Pass. So if you have Game Pass, you might want to check it out. It's spooky and suspenseful, but also like, mysterious. You got to solve what the F is going on in this building. And the fun part of it is that the building itself is possessed somehow. That's fair. Well, for a person who's picky, you sure do have the same wide-ranging variety of games that I do. We've matched so far on all of these games. I have all of these games that you're talking about. Anyways, this I couldn't get through this level. Like, I'm stuck. And then I got to a place that just was intimidating, because you get to this lab and they're like, okay, you got to figure out how to break into this chamber, and then you got to fight this boss zombie. And before this chapter, there was 0 zombies. Like, nothing. And I know zombies is a whole nother thing. Zombies is a whole nother section. You got zombies. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying this is the main campaign. And, like, the chapters in this were each interestingly different than the previous chapters. Each one taking you to a different location, but not just that. Just kind of working differently. And then I got to this Emergence thing. You get to this headquarters laboratory building, and suddenly there's zombie ghosts. And they're crazy, and it's like spooky, and like, jump scares. You can get a flavor of it. The Turing test, that one is one that I've seen, but I haven't gotten. Now, the thing is, where do I find out how much time I've spent on it? Oh, maybe in career mode. Let me go to, exit campaign. Let me go to my, let's go to the main headquarters. Somewhere there's a place where it tells you how many hours you've actually played. I've got to check what these inventory items are. I don't know what it means. But it's because they're starting to release rewards. Oh, also there was some drops that you can get on Twitch for watching the event that they did, Call of Duty Next and whatnot. Come on. Let's go. So anyways, yeah. You are obviously way more hardcore of a gamer in terms of being able to beat campaign modes in 6 to 8 hours. That's insane to me. I've not. Okay, let's see. Combat record. Oh, see, it doesn't show. I thought there would be a panel for the campaign here showing, like, how many hours you spent on each one. But no. But here's my multiplayer I've played 1,203 games, which totaled up to 7 days, 13 hours, and 55 minutes, which sounds minuscule to me. I've been playing this game all year long, focusing almost entirely on multiplayer. But then again, I often do really short episodes. I know that it's pretty conventional for streamers to do like 8-hour-long episodes, and I tend to burn out at like 3 hours. That's right. You were pro level. My hat's off to you, sir. I may have mentioned, or maybe have not. I talk about it all the time, but I don't know if I've actually had the chance to speak it at you directly. One of my other objectives with this project, of too many projects, is to immerse myself in Xbox gaming culture. Oh, also, I'm splitting time because there's games on the iPad that I want to play because I love touchscreen gaming. It's a completely different mechanic, right? It's a completely different vibe and a completely different feel, but I love stuff over there. Call of Duty Mobile, I suck even less over there, and I'm actually kind of popular. If I were to log into Call of Duty Mobile right now, I would probably get invited into a match within the first 10 seconds. So I have a bunch of friends, and a bunch of them are very active, and they're like, "You don't suck, let's go." I'm better at it than I am at the Xbox titles. And probably because it's a simpler game. You have 3,500 hours in Division 2. That's intense, man. I wish it gave me whole hours. I guess I have to figure out what's 7 times 24. So this game right here, my thing is that for better or worse, that's 168. So 168 plus 13. That brings my Black Ops multiplayer total hours to 181 hours, right? And then and I've also mixed in a few zombies matches, but that's only 15 hours worth. And I think I played there you go. I played 41 minutes of ranked, and I was like, I'm not good enough yet. So maybe this next year. That's insane. That's over. See, you stop counting at 3,500. I don't think I have wouldn't it be fun if there was like an Xbox dashboard level breakdown of you've played this many hours of all of these games, and here they are broken down by game per hour. That would be fun. But obviously, I'm splitting my attention between way too many games. I would have a lot more solid hours. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. No, that's not what I wanted to do either. Back up. I need to stop pushing buttons. Unpin. And quit. Bye-bye, Call of Duty. I've been splitting up my hours in terms of trying to play these games for the self-commodification. I've got 3 drives. Like Cyberpunk, I rolled a bunch of characters, got through the preamble, got to chapter 1, and then haven't touched it since. I rolled every kind of character you can roll, and then later on found out that it didn't matter. The classes were kind of irrelevant, and really it's just a matter of the choices that you make inside the game as far as the modifications you apply to your cybernetically enhanced body. But I digress. That's just my internal drive, and I had to dump up a bunch of stuff and move them out because of the crazy weird update. The pre-install for Black Ops 7 needed the room. I think once it's all said and done, I'll be able to move things back to that internal storage because it says I've got 322 gigs free, but it didn't want to let me have anything else on here or else it couldn't do the update. And that was 2 days ago. And I've got all these games on my expansion card. This is all I've dabbled in some Battlefield. And for a while I had 5 different Battlefield games, but those are all a whole other crazy order of insane and huge. originally I was gonna be like, I'm gonna focus on multiplayer games like MMOs, and I finally found like New World Aeternum and other things. I really love Skull and Bones, but I haven't touched that in a hot minute. Some of these I've never even played at all. This just launched. Super Ball. I'm gonna do a first impression review of that soon. I love War Robots Frontiers. No Man's Sky is another game that I'm like, I'm totally in love with it, but I haven't played it. I didn't play it at all this year, like at all, which is crazy to me. Rainbow Six Siege X I've been trying to get into, but I really don't like the movement on that. There's something super weird about the way the movement handles. Helldivers, I spent my the launch week, the first couple of weeks after launch, I was really super fixated on Helldivers. Awesome game, super fun. So that's that drive, and then I've got all these games over here. I can't play these ones because it's you got Arc Raiders. Yeah, a couple of buddies of mine play Arc Raiders, and they're like, "Get it, dude! You got to get Arc Raiders." And I'm like, "That's another game. Look at all these games." These ones right now, I would need to juggle them back onto one of the other Series X drives. But like Starfield, they're Stray. I love the 6v6 multiplayer, like Call of Duty adjacent games. And I love me some robots. I love robots. So like Mecha Break. And I can't not. You also play Helldivers too. Look at that. Did we already add each other as friends in there? I think we talked about this one of the last times you were on in my stream. But like Indiana Jones, like I have to play that just for the sheer nostalgia of the movie. And I love trying to keep up with like new games, smaller games, cutesy games like Keeper, super adorable, cozy game. You play as an animated, like come to life lighthouse tower, and there's like no dialogue, there's no instructions. It's all intuitive. It's not quite a side scroller. It's sort of like one of those like 2.5D. You move around, but the camera's at a fixed position until you like cross the threshold. This is a single player game. Have I played AC Valhalla? You did? I have AC Valhalla, and I've played it like obsessively for like a month. I still never got out of the first chapter. I haven't left the opening area. I thought that was the whole game. I did not know how much more there's going on in Valhalla. It melted my brain when I finally like I was reading something, and then I was looking at the DLC. The DLC, I'm not even talking about the DLC. I'm talking about the base game. I was reading some article, and I was like, wait, how many zones are there? Oh, it wasn't an article. It was Falcon over at GameRanks. There's a persona named Falcon at a company called GameRanks, and they do, those short form videos. Dragon's Dogma 2, you've beaten it 2 times? I have that too, and I can't get anywhere with it. Look, here's my Assassin's Creed games. I just recently, 2 months ago now, picked up the BioShock Remastered Collection. It was on discount over at GameStop for like $10 for all 3 of them. So I haven't even opened those yet. I haven't even launched them yet. I mean, I installed them. Here you can see Call of Duty Ghosts. All my other ones. This is Control. It is on Game Pass. Give this one a test drive. Let me know what you think. If you're looking for a different single player experience, it's a little on the spooky side. I know we just did Halloween. Give it a whirl. You can get Series X or reverse compatible older version if you don't have room on your series. If you're like me and you got to juggle which one is a Series X and which one's there you go. There's my Dragons. I got Dragon's Dogma 1 and 2. Your daughter loves BioShock. There you go. I really wanted to play through the Dragon Age series, so I've got those installed, and I've played like the first chapter on each. And I've also got some of the Tomb Raider, the new ones, the newer ones, anyways. These remasters. Not into Control. Okay, fair enough. I dig it. It's fun. It's spooky, but not like downright make you shit your pants jump scare horror, which I'm not a fan of those. Although I do kind of want to play the Alien. There's an Alien game where it's just you alone in some giant ship, and there's like a horrible alien chasing you. I think it's called Isolation, Alien Isolation. So then here's all the 360 games that I'm like, the nostalgia of I never played them. Here's that other Lara Croft game that is not first person or third person. It's a isometric Diablo style. And for a while I had the new Diablo, but I got rid of it because it was massive. I uninstalled it. I love it. It's gorgeous. But isometrics are not exactly my favorite. You've beaten that a bunch of times. You've beaten Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. Woof. I barely scratched the surface on these. Like, I want to play through the Fable series. This was one of my very first favoriteest games that I was like, I had Fable on a laptop, and I was playing it, and then that laptop died. And then I just never played it, even though I got other laptops. I never played it again. I don't know why. And then at some point, I either got rid of or lost the disc to Fable. But I really want to go through and play these again. So there's too many games that I've collected, and my motto is too many games and never enough effing time to play them all in. But man, I salute you. Hats off. You seem to be quite the power completionist. I'm one of those sad, like, I really am just sort of like a wannabe gamer, I guess, at this point. I want to be deep in all of these games and getting through them, and I'm struggle bussing. But yeah. Consider me impressed, but you always drop some kind of interesting statement when you come to visit that kind of blows my mind and impresses me. So I'm a fan. Forgive me. I could play some more, but I think I'm going to. We're going to jump through the Infinity Desktop portal of infinities to come over here and really quickly say hello to the people that are not watching me on TikTok but stop by for 30 seconds. All right, it's time for TikTok roll call. Wally 5, Starlit, No Soy Something, Kay, Glenda, Kathy, It's Itchy, Antonella 3. Some of the 26 people that dropped on through and didn't say hello on the TikTok live. There you go. That was TikTok roll call. You've beaten Fallout 3, New Vegas, and 4 a number of times. You just got the Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition on the 10th. Yeah, I saw that. I'm not going to get the Anniversary Edition because I have Fallout 4. I don't know. Maybe I should. No, I've spent enough on games this year. But I haven't even scratched the surface on those games. I have Fallout. I forget which ones. I have a couple of the Fallout games. Let's go look. Let's go double check. Which ones do I have? Oh, I know. We can just look at all of my games here. Grouped by letter. No, these are ones that I've installed and downloaded sometimes. And I don't necessarily have them installed anymore. Oh, that would be over here. Duh. See? Expedition 33 is not the mechanic game style that I like. There's Fallout 4, but it is beautiful, and I told myself I'm gonna play more of it, even though I don't like the way that the game mechanic is. I got Elden Ring and was super excited about it, and then I rolled every single class of character that you could play because I'm obsessed with that. Like, I want to have one of every class. I know I won't necessarily try to play them all through the game, but I want to have them around and like try to play the opening chapters or whatever, play the opening moments. all the old Creation Club mods. Yeah, that's temptation and a half. But honestly, look at all these games, and there's new games like this Bounty Star mech game. Sounds really fun and cute. It sounds like a cozy mech shooter if you can combine those together. Greedfall, super interesting if you like RPGs. This is a good solo RPG game. Marvel's Avengers. I know it got panned, but I'm a Marvel's nerd, so I was excited about that. RoboCop. Love the movies and the satire, both the old ones, and I like the new remake. I really, really, really want to play through Senua's Hellblade 1 and 2. That they are just gorgeous. These are Senua, I forget what the first one's called, but Senua's Saga, Senua's Hellblade 1 and 2 are like intensely beautiful, like mind-bogglingly beautiful. Take whatever you think is a beautiful game. This one's probably ever so slightly more beautiful. Like, they went out of their way to be like, we are going to be too gorgeous for people's brains. They sell FA upgrade. Nice. Thank you. I didn't realize that. I'll take a look at that and maybe splurge for the holidays, for my Christmas gift. But you got to admit, like, I'm just barely scratching the surface on all of these. There's a bunch of these where I haven't even done my first impression session on them, so I haven't even played them for the very first time. Too many games, never enough time to play them all in. But as intimidating as it is, your accomplishments make me feel both inadequate. Like, you listing all these games you've destroyed multiple times makes me feel both severely inadequate while also motivated and inspired to double down and try to reorganize the way I approached this live stream project to try and really get through them all, or at least rotate them more often and more efficiently. Who knows how long it'll take me to get through any of the games, but let alone all of them all at once. But I'm going to give it a new, reinvigorated effort. Right now, I actually have a bunch of different family members coming in for the holidays, so this is a random episode, and I'm probably not going to stream again for another couple days. I had to log in before Black Ops 7 dropped so that I can be like, yay, we're counting down to Black Ops 7. Black Ops 7 drops this Friday, I believe. I'm not sure if it's Friday at the end of the day at midnight or Friday at the beginning of the day at midnight. I presume it's Friday at the end of the day at midnight. But either way, I'll be there with that. And, of course, you're always welcome to come on by and tell me how you don't want to play Call of Duty. We can chit-chat more about that stuff as we move forward. And not to dismiss it, I still have the Division, both 1 and 2, on my backlog of, like, I'm going to try and play these games. Right now, through now until the end of the month, you're going to go actually hunting for turkey. That's epic. How do you have time to do all these things? You're some sort of super meta-human. No, I'm just a lazy bum. No, I have executive dysfunction disorder, and sometimes I spend more time trying to figure out what to do next than actually just doing something. That's my problem. And that's completely undiagnosed. But wow. Thanks. I don't mean to rush off, but thank you for dropping by and making me feel impotent and insufficient, but also inspiring me to double down. Thanks again for your service. Congratulations on everything. And you hunt them on your own property. Well, that makes it easy. Well, congratulations. Yeah, I wouldn't know where in the world to go to actually hunt turkey, because I don't live in that sort of. I'm nowhere near turkey country, I don't think. But that's gonna make for a gorgeous Thanksgiving. I'm guessing that this is a I should ask instead of guess. Is this your yearly Thanksgiving tradition to go and bag your own turkey in your own backyard? And then I'm going to make the educated guess on how overqualified you are for everything. You're probably also like the house chef that lays out the whole spread and makes an amazing turkey and an amazing mashed potatoes and an amazing something else, right? I'm going to give you benefit of the doubt. I'm going to presume, yes. Yes, you are. Wow, yeah. That's, I feel so unaccomplished now. But also impressed. You have impressed me yet again. Thanks for being a friend of the show. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for sharing. I don't mean to rush off, but I do have actually things early in the morning. No, I know. It's not literally your backyard. I was being flippant. You own over 1,000 acres. Wow. That's amazeballs. That's intense. That's a beautiful, that must be an epic space that you can just call all your own. So you don't have nosy neighbors anywhere near you. Good times. Well, you do this every year. Well, keep it up. Have an amazing Thanksgiving. And I'm sure you will also have an amazing Christmas and New Year's. We'll probably bump into each other before then. I'm sure you're always very kind to swing by and say hello. And of course, have an amazing trip to Brazil. I'm going to be jealous. I'm already jealous of that. That is a place I would love to visit. And yeah, have a good time. If you've never seen, it's totally not related to the country. The only relationship to the country it has is that it uses this song called Brazil, which has Brazilian references and there is a version that is done in full traditional like Brazilian style. But if you've never seen Terry Gilliam's movie by the title of Brazil, you may or may not enjoy it, but it'll be a fun, weird look. It's a movie that has the same name as this country. And yeah, there you go. All right. I should call this an evening and head on out. Thanks again. I don't mean to rush off, but I've got family and we've got plans and there's things to do and there's still like housekeeping things to do. So I am probably not going to be on as often as I would like to. But once I get through the month and I send everyone packing back home from whence they came, I'm going to quadruple down. Peace out. Thanks again. And shout out to anybody else who's been watching my show on the video on demand shelf in the not too distant future. I notice that the numbers always do creep up over the course of the 7 days, and then the stuff that I keep as highlights, you know, people come by and check that out. So to anybody watching in the future, thank you so much for your viewership. Shout out to the people who watch over on YouTube. I don't want to ever ignore them because I export this live stream over to YouTube. So shout out to everybody over there. And yeah, have a good night, White Werewolf. Thanks again. It's always a pleasure. And I'm out. Peace. Everyone have a lovely evening. Go be good human beings to each other out there in the real world and in the game lobbies. And yeah, join me for more Variety Chaos and the list of too many games that I never have enough time to play in the not too distant future. As well as, I don't know if you've checked these out. If you're still listening, White Werewolf, I'm upping the ante and raising the priority for myself on my what I call the Zeppoverse world building project, and that's me trying to force myself, because I suffer from writer's block. I'm meant to be a collaborator with other people, but no one wants to collaborate with me, so I'm forcing myself to use this modality of like, I gotta ramble, I gotta make myself talk on a live stream. So that almost does the trick. It's not as good as actually having a deep conversation with a real person that's actually sitting across the table from me. But it does activate the creative writing neurons. I'm going to be writing my action-adventure book series live on stream on an almost daily basis. That's especially once the family's all back home and out of my house. I'm going to be starting my day off every day with some sort of development jam where we're either going to talk about a specific character and try to build that character, or talk about a setting and really build that setting. And as we move forward and get into it further and further in the future, we're actually writing pages and chapters. And I've got sample chapters from all the books that I've already kind of kicked off, available to read over on my Wattpad profile, which you can find the link for on my solo.to/Mr. Zeppo link collection page. Of course, if it doesn't interest you, no worries. All right, enough rambling. Good night for now. I'll see you all again soon. And special shout out to White Werewolf 088 for always being so darn charming and friendly and supportive, even though, I mean, honestly, I don't know if you're still here, White Werewolf, but like, I don't know what business you got supporting this goofball, because I am nowhere near as good of a gamer as you must be, and it's nice. It's awful nice of you. So thanks again. I'm going to stop rambling now. Bye.